Start it.
Don't overthink it. Podcast.
Yo. I got it!
You wanna take it away from me. You can't wait till I'm stopped.
What's up, people? You're listening to the Don't Overthink It podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Brian.
And it's been a while since we last did a podcast. It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
And,
about there.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
We're sorry for our 2 listeners that listen to us.
Or anybody else in a different universe.
Yeah, my mom.
I
I'm
might
sorry,
care.
Mom. I haven't fucking done a podcast in a while. But today we have no agenda. We're just going to freeball it and see where the conversation goes. Because just remember, this is a conversation.
Yeah.
So before the podcast, we were talking about how you can't really be social nowadays. It's weird to be social.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Like you can't just walk up to anyone and be like, "Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
How's it going?"
Because, it's weird because you can't just go up to random people and be like, hey, what's up? Like, their automatic reactions like, hey. You know, like,
Yeah.
in their head, it's like, well, why are you talking to me?
Yeah, they're like a little weirded out.
Yeah, like, it weirds people out to go up to them and say hello, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you go up to somebody and it's like, hi, I'm Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you. They're like, what? You know?
What are you trying to do? Is this for a class?
Yeah, see, it's like just in a random place, you
Yeah.
know? Like, but if you go to the club and you do that, then it's not as
Pretty
weird.
normal. Yeah,
You know, but it's like, what's the difference? You know, like, you got to go inside this little box
yeah,
in order to go up to people and make friends with them.
Yeah.
You know, why can't you just be out there and just kind of go up to people and, hey.
yeah. There's like these weird unwritten social rules, like in different settings.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also true with like, let's say I want to hit on a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and it's weird if I do it like out in like in the public. Like say I'm at the grocery store or at school.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, they're a little thrown off. The same how people are thrown off if you just walk up to them and you want to have a conversation.
Yeah. Because isn't it weird that it's so much more abnormal to go up to, like, for example, go up to a girl and you're trying to hit on her or just get her number, whatever, and it's like, hey, nice to meet you, this, and start a conversation. Like, that's more abnormal than you going inside a building and drinking poison, you know, / alcohol, and getting drunk, and then going up to a girl and then hitting on her and then flirting with her.
Yeah.
Like, that's normal. You know what I mean? You go to this place, this little box called, you know, the club,
In the club.
you know, or the bar, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You drink this liquid poison, you know, which is alcohol, and you know the way your thought patterns start to get a little squiggly. And so then you walk up to a person and you like start flirting with them and hitting on them. But that's totally normal. You know what I mean? That's more normal than you being sober at a grocery store and going up to somebody and talking to them.
Yeah.
Like, but that's so weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's those rules. There's like rules that no one, like everyone agrees upon, but they're not written and they're not talked about. It's just like sort of like they're just in the air.
Mm-hmm. But it's so strange that you can't just socialize with people like that, you know, and make friends.
Usually when you run into people like that, like who are really cool, like in broad daylight, like at either like fucking grocery store or at school, usually when they walk away, well, at least what I think, I'm like, man, that guy's cool as fuck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that guy was super chill, or
Yeah.
that girl was super chill.
Yeah,
But at first, people were like, whoa, like little, like they put a guard up.
yeah,
I'm just like, who's this guy? He's a
Yeah.
little weird about. There's something weird about this dude.
yeah. It's like in some people's minds, everybody around them is a rapist. You know, it's so strange.
What is this guy trying to do? What is he trying to sell me?
Yeah, because I think it's dumb that like you need an excuse to talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need an excuse to be friends with somebody, like
Yeah.
make somebody your friend.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays, whatever social circle you belong to, like whatever like social circles are out there, it's hard to get into them or
Yeah.
create new social circles.
Oh, definitely.
Because I think like whatever friends you had in like high school or like social circles you do have, that's the ones that you generally stick to.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's hard to make new social circles.
Definitely.
I feel like sometimes the only way to make like new friends and social circles is to go to like places where like you have to be together. Like let's say you
Yeah.
go to like a CrossFit gym or like
or
an MMA gym
or
or
a soccer team,
or a
whatever.
soccer team. That way your teammates, like you're kind of not like forced to like,
Mhm.
interact with each other,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like a setting where you make new friends as opposed to like out in the open, just walking up to someone and being like, hey, what's up, man?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be your friend.
Yeah, right. It's strange that you have to go about it that way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you got to go through all this whole process to just make friends. You know, it's very strange.
It's not like you can meet a random person. Like, yeah, you can befriend someone, like a random person on the street, and hang out with them. But it's like, how do you start making a social circle out of it? Like, go meet some other random person, then go meet another random person, and it's just a bunch of strangers who are just friends now.
Yeah. Like the other, like, but a week ago, I went on the track, and me and my buddy were there. We were just doing handstands, and like some dude was like running around the track, and then he saw us do handstands, so he comes up to us. And he's like, "Oh, dude, I used to do that before," and he started socializing with us. Yeah. And dude, I swear to God, this guy was like the funniest dude I've ever met. Yeah. Like, I've never laughed that hard, dude. Like, this dude kept making me laugh, and he was the coolest motherfucker ever, dude. Yeah. You know, and he just came up to us and started talking to us, dude. And like, I was like, dude, this dude is the coolest fucking dude ever. Like, he just made us laugh uncontrollably, dude. Like, this guy was hilarious. Yeah. And I thought that was like so cool because he just decided to just come up to us and start socializing with us. You know what I mean? And I mean, dude, it fucking made both our days because that dude was fucking super funny. You know, and it's like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's something admirable about people who are like really social like that. And I feel like that's what the person I want to become. Because usually you get a good impression of those people. People who are just really outgoing and can strike up easy conversations, make you laugh. And if everyone was like that, of course not everyone's gonna be like that. Of course, like there's introverts, extroverts. Yeah. But it'd be awesome if everyone was like that, welcoming to talking to new people.
Dude, life would be a party.
Hell yeah,
life would be a party if things were like that.
Yeah, I feel that's how things were way back when there was like little communities and we were like hunters and gatherers. Yeah, we had that sense of community, and nowadays you don't really have a sense of community. Like, do you even know your neighbors? Like, most of your neighbors, like everyone who lives on your block. Yeah, you probably don't know all of them. I'm guessing, like, that's a generalization, that most people don't know everyone that lives in their block like really well.
No, dude, seriously, I don't even know my neighbors, bro. Yeah, like, we live right next to each other, and we'll make eye contact and wave, but like that's pretty much it, dude. Like, that's as far as it goes. That's it. And you know, they've been living here for like forever. Yeah, you know, and it's so weird that like you live next to other people.
You live next to strangers.
Yeah, you live next to strangers, and they're literally a couple feet away from you. Yeah, like this building, like this house, and the next house over, that's a couple feet away. Yeah, and it's a couple feet away, and there's other strangers over there that you have no clue about. You know nothing about their life. You know nothing about them at all, and it's kind of weird because you're right next to each other. Yeah, you know, and you don't interact with each other. You just
have these walls up. That's the only thing that's separating you from them.
It's strange.
Yeah, that's the world we live in.
Because I don't know if it's just me, but so many times where like I'll be somewhere and I see a stranger and I'm feeling impulsive. I'm like, dude, I just wish I could go up to that person and be like, yo, you trying to go skydiving right now? I don't even know you. Let's go skydive. You know? Yeah. But it's like, how many people would be like, what the fuck? You're crazy. You know? But I think that'd be so awesome. Just go up to a stranger and be like, hey, I don't even know you, but you want to go skydive? It's like, wouldn't that be fun? Hell it's like, I'm a stranger. You didn't even know me. Fuck it. Let's go skydive. Yeah. You know? Wouldn't that be awesome? But most people would be like, you're fucking crazy. Yeah. But it's like, that's what makes life exciting.
Yeah, that's what I see a lot. Like a lot of people's behavior. Like, I watch YouTube videos where people do social experiments. Like they'll do pranks or just doing different things with the public. And most people aren't like welcoming to just a random person walking up to them.
Weird, right?
And it's so weird. Like nowadays, like I'm starting to see. Like, I'm trying to change like myself to be more social. And if someone walks up to me, like even with like a petition, I'll be like, yeah, what's up, dude? Like, I'll sign your petition. Like, what's up? And try to strike up conversations with random people. Because it's awesome to meet new people.
Yeah, dude. I think it's cool meeting new people. Like, you really don't know. You know, like the other day at work, this guy came in and he was asking for wooden dowels. Yeah. So I showed him where they were, and then I'm like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I make these crafts, this. And he makes like these like wooden crafts, and he makes them like people in Australia buy them, like restaurants, and you know, people in like Argentina, like just crazy place around the world. And he starts showing me the pictures of like the crafts he does, and they're like amazing, dude. And I'm like, oh shoot, you know. Yeah. And we just start socializing. He's, oh, look me up on Facebook. This, like super cool old man, dude. Yeah. And like I had no idea, you know what I mean? Like I just met him a couple minutes ago, and I had no idea like what he does, and like he's so passionate about it. Like he was so passionate about what he does. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
That's the thing lately that I really enjoy listening to people who are passionate about something that they do.
Dude, I love passionate
I
people.
love listening to people who are passionate about
I don't
something.
give a fuck if it's washing the dishes.
Yeah.
But dude, if you're passionate about it, I think that's the best thing ever.
Like anyone who knows me, who's talked to me like in the past 2 weeks, I've been ranting about coffee. Like I even been talking to you about coffee.
Dude, yeah, you got really excited.
I'm super excited about coffee, and it all came from listening to one guy on another podcast who's like a coffee enthusiast.
And because he was passionate about coffee, which makes you passionate about coffee. Like,
you
it
hear
kind of spreads
someone-
on.
You hear it in their voice. You hear it like in like the way they just talk. They're super passionate, and it makes you excited.
Yeah.
And it could be about anything. It could be about something that you're not really interested in, but you hear someone super passionate. You're like, whoa, this is starting to get this is catching my interest.
Definitely. Yeah, it's cool when you meet passionate people, man.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what it is, like, I don't care what you're passionate about. As long as you're passionate about something, I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, when I see somebody that's passionate about something and, like, that look that they have in their eyes and, like,
their eyes just open up.
their eyes open up and, like, they get, like, a smile and, like, their body language changes and just everything around them. Like, it seems like it kind of makes, like, an aura kind of grow around them. Yeah. And they get so excited. But it's like, I love that, dude. Like, no matter what it is, I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
You know? Whatever it is, man. Washing the dishes, freaking baking cupcakes.
Got all your different techniques in washing dishes. Boom.
Yeah, damn. You know, like, whatever it is, man. And, like, I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. And it's so easy. Like, there'll be some people who will put people down about things that they're passionate about.
Yeah.
But it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. It's knitting.
Yeah.
Pottery. Some people are passionate about exercising. Anything. And even, like, you'll see people who are introverted, like, they won't really be talking, but get them talking about something that they enjoy or they're passionate about, boom. All of a sudden, they seem like an extrovert.
Yeah.
They're just spewing all this knowledge about something that they're passionate about.
Definitely. I think it's good. It's good to be passionate about something. Like, whatever it is, like anything. It's good to be passionate about it because it's just, like, it's... Like, I don't like when if you're not passionate about anything, then it's just so shallow. There's like nothing there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it says a lot about you.
Yeah. I think in whatever you are passionate about, let's say like a career or just a hobby, do it to 1,000%.
Yeah.
If you're passionate about washing the dishes, wash the dishes at 1,000%. If you're passionate about exercising, do it to 1,000%. It's so important to do, let's say, either what you love or anything, to do it the best that you can.
Yeah, definitely. Because I love when people are passionate because it spreads onto you, and like it makes you curious, you know? Because it's like, whoa, like that makes me want to like look into like because you're so passionate about it, like it kind of grabs onto you, and it's like I want to know what there is to it, you know? Because the thing is, like when people are passionate about something, like they feel totally different and look at it totally different than you do.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, like if example, I'm like, whatever, washing dishes, you know, and I'm just like, dude, all it is just scrubbing this, you know. But somebody's like, no, it's an art, you know, and the way you do this, and it's so meditating, and it's like to them, it's such a different world than from where I'm looking at it. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Like to some people, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but to some other people, it's everything. Yeah, you know, and it's just strange, but I think it's so cool.
I think that's how it is with everything. Like everyone has their own little niche. Like their own little niche. Let's say for me it's jiu-jitsu, for you it's CrossFit exercising, for other people it's going to be sewing, for other people it's going to be pottery. So for some people it's hardcore dancing. But to you it might seem like silly, like
making it rain, bro. Throw money up in the club. Shit, it's my passion.
To you it seems silly, like what? Like how are you gonna like that? How is that enjoyable? Yeah. But at the same way, they can look at whatever you're passionate about and be like, how is that enjoyable?
Dude, I feel it. Yeah, like when I was in a band, dude. When I was in Toby, like I remember people like would be like, how the fuck, like screaming into a mic. You know what I mean? Like screaming into a microphone. People would be asking, like that, like how. You don't understand what you're saying. This is like, why would you like that? It's like, you don't understand it. It sounds like this, you know? But to me, it meant so much more. Yeah. You know, because some other people that listen like to death metal or whatever, and they're just like, dude, that sounds like a bunch of random noise. Yeah. You know, that sounds like a bunch of random noise. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever, you know? To some other people that listen to death metal, and it's like, dude, hear all that hard work, that technique. You know how hard it is to do blast beats? Yeah. That's fucking hard. Yeah. You know? When I went, because this guy explained totally, like in the best way possible. When I went Warped Tour, Stick to Your Guns played, and he was saying, he's like my mom would always ask me like, why do you scream? You know, like why do you scream in songs and why do you scream And then he like explained it the best way. He's like, and I told her I scream because it's like that's the only time people listen, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, because I've tried talking and nobody ever listens, you know. Like every time I talk and I say something, nobody ever listens. Everybody ignores me. But when I scream, it's like it gets my message out. You know, people listen when you scream. You know, like you have to be loud in order for people to pay attention to you. Yeah. And it just made all the sense to me, dude. Because it's like all that anger that you had inside and all that. It's like you just take it out on that. You know, but to me it made sense because it just I'm just being so passionate about that. You know. And like it felt amazing, dude. Yeah. You know, to some other people, it's like it sounds like noise. It's no big deal, but it's like, no, dude, it means so much more.
In a way, everything is like related. Everything is related, because for someone, it's gonna provide zen. For someone, exercising is gonna provide zen for them. For some people, playing music is gonna provide zen for them. For some people, martial arts is gonna provide zen. Yeah. And you might look at it like that can washing the dishes. How can that provide zen? But in the same way, you gotta look at what you like. And it's probably the same for them. Yeah, they're probably physically different activities, but mentally,
gets you the same
they're
place.
Kind of alike. It takes you to the same place. Yeah. It's the same road, same destination. Yeah, different road.
Definitely.
And it all goes back to because they're passionate about it.
Yeah, passionate people are awesome. Dude. It's hard to find passionate people though, man. It's like
you can talk to some people about something that you're passionate about, and they'll just be like, I'll blow you off. Like, yeah, it's a fucking crazy guy. Yeah, coffee's just coffee. That's the way I used to look at it. I'd be like, man, coffee's just coffee. But to some people, coffee is a fucking art form. Yeah, like you gotta do this to it. You gotta do this to it. You fucking accentuate the body. There's all these different flavors.
But it's like those people, like the people who decide to look at things just like, oh, well, that's just that, and that's all it is. You know, like those type of people, they just kind of fuck themselves over because it's like. If you decide to look at the world that way, like it's just so shallow and there's nothing else to it behind it, then your life's gonna fucking suck, dude. Yeah. Because you could look at anything, you know. You could look at anything like you said, and it's like, well, coffee's just coffee. That's it, you know. Schools and education is just an education. Who cares? Money is just a piece of paper, whatever. If you decide to look at things just like that and with like no meaning, life's gonna fucking suck, dude. Like really, you want to look at it like that? All right, that's cool. You know, because you could look at like, oh, working out is just working out. You know. Or you could get really deep into things, you know? Yeah. Like, no, dude, like you said, no, oh, coffee this. And you start getting really deep into it, you know? Or, oh, no, like people who say, oh, music is just music. It's like, no, dude, it's way more than that, you know? Yeah. Like, you get really deep into it. It's like, oh, listen to this song. It changes your emotion. It takes you back, you know? It's like, this song is my time machine, you know? Like, this song, every time I listen to this song, it takes me back in time. And I remember this, and it brings up memories, you know? And it's like you get so deep into it with everything, you know, or you could just look at it for what it is, you know.
Yeah, there's a world inside of everything.
Yeah,
there's a deeper world inside of anything.
Yeah, see, because you could decide to look at the beauty in things, man. Because right now you could go outside. It's a nice sunny day. Like right now, it's a really nice sunny day, and you go outside and just be like, no, looks nice outside, right. You know. Or you could go outside and be like, fuck, dude, at least I'm not fucking. You know, somewhere in North Korea and there's a fucking war in my backyard, in my front yard, you know, I can't come outside or anything, you know, or you could be like, oh, at least I'm not living in Africa right now, you know, I don't have any food, because right now I could walk to the fridge and just be like, oh, cool, there's no food, you know, whatever, you know, or, oh, there's food in the fridge, cool, you know, or I could go up to the fridge and be like, fuck, dude, I have food, man, you know how many fucking thousands of, you know, hundreds of thousands of kids right now have no fucking food in the world. You know, and I could walk to my fridge right now and just have a snack. Yeah. You know, it's like you could decide how to look at it. You know, or you could just look at it so shallow and just with no meaning at all. Or you could really look at it deeply and be like, wow, there's more to it. You know?
It's a matter of perception. Because perception, when you get deeper into perception, it really starts to change things. Because let's say I know a lot of people here in Madeira complain that there's nothing to do here. I've been guilty of it. I've been saying there's nothing to do here.
Oh, me too.
We all say it probably. Yeah. But in reality, there is a shitload of things to do. Yeah. You just gotta find it. Yeah. Like I'll see people that be like, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Dude, bro. Yosemite is like an hour away. Bro. The mountains are like 45 minutes away. Have you ever hiked? Yeah. You have the internet. You know,
like when you really think about it, there's a shitload of things to do, man. Yeah. Like you go fucking. Grab some spray cans, go fucking graffiti someplace. I'm not advocating it, but I'm just saying. Yeah. If I were to do that, I would I would
You
do
could
it.
go learn to ride
But-
a skateboard. You could ride your bike.
Yeah,
so
you
many
know.
things to do.
Yeah, you could go hike Millerton. It's only 30 minutes away. You know,
Yeah.
you could just you could decide to take your bike and go somewhere and ride your bike.
Yeah,
Like there is a lot of things you do. You could decide to go to the park and play soccer.
yeah.
Like there is a lot of things to do. It's like you really just gotta find them.
Yeah.
You know.
It's people put themselves in like this little box. Like, oh, there's nothing to do. I can't find anything. Have you looked? Yeah, I've looked. There's nothing. You gotta look deeper.
You gotta look deeper, man. Because the way people look is like, well, is there a movie theater 5 blocks away from me? No, shit, there's nothing. You know, it's like, is there a bar around here?
Yeah.
No, there isn't. Fuck, well, there's nothing to do.
The
You
thing
know?
with people nowadays is you want instant gratification.
Exactly, they don't want to work for it.
They don't want to work for
Nobody
anything.
wants to work for
That's why
anything.
there's fucking McDonald's and there's drive-thrus, because people want things instantly. They want
Yeah.
that pleasure right away.
Yeah.
It's like people don't want to work for things, but usually things that you work for are things that are way
Meaningful.
more gratifying.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Think about like something that you did when you first started doing it. You probably fucking sucked at it. Let's say playing guitar, doing a martial art, even exercising.
Girls.
At first, talking to girls. You probably sucked at first.
Yeah.
But you continued, and later you become good, and you look back and you're like, wow, this is fucking awesome. Now I'm good at playing guitar.
Yeah.
Now I'm better at doing this activity.
Yeah.
But people just want things like right away.
Yeah. See, because when you get things instantly, it just loses its meaning,
Yeah.
dude. There's no meaning behind it. There's nothing to it.
Yeah.
You know, like when you start playing guitar and you just boom, you start shredding, and you're so fucking good at it. It's like that's cool and all, but after a while, that's gonna like at first you're gonna get that rush, and then boom, it's done. You know, it's like a sugar rush. You know,
Yeah.
you eat a bunch of candy, and you're like fuck yeah, and then you crash, boom,
Yeah.
that's it. You know, like there it goes. Versus like doing something and you're slowly building up, and you're making like slow progress, but you're getting there. And then when you finally get there, it's like fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah.
Because you could either decide to climb the mountain by yourself, and you're gonna fucking go through shit and go through the stormy weather, and you know maybe you're gonna slip and fall a little bit, you know, and it's gonna take a while, and you're gonna hurt yourself on the way up there. But once you get to the top of the mountain, you're gonna be fucking just glorious, and you feel amazing,
You
you
accomplish
know.
it, yeah.
Or you could fucking decide to get a helicopter and just ride up to the top of the mountain, and then you finally get to the top of the mountains. But really, how's that gonna feel?
Yeah.
You know, how's it gonna feel if you take a helicopter to the top of the mountain versus you fucking going through the stormy weather and fucking going through shit, almost dying, and then finally making it to the top of the mountain? Like, really, what matters more? You know? Like, what's gonna matter more is you fucking climbing that mountain versus you just taking the easy road up,
Yeah.
and then boom, you finally get there.
Yeah.
Like, those are two totally different things, you know?
They end up in the same place.
Yeah, exactly. You got to the same place, but now it doesn't have the same meaning.
Yeah. And usually when you get those experiences, you gain those skills. Those experiences and those skills are priceless. Those things can't be taken away from you because you put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
You put in the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like my buddy yesterday, we were talking, and he was saying, like, when people try to put you down, you know, but the thing is, they don't know what you've been through.
Yeah.
They have no fucking clue. And so that's why you always got to remind yourself the things that you've been through.
Yeah.
You know, because people could be like, oh, well, you're not going to do this, you can't make it. But it's like, you know if you could make it or not, because you know what you've been through, you know? And sometimes you got to think, like, dude, I've been through worse. I can get through this.
It's nothing. Yeah.
No big deal. You know? Because ultimately, like, you got to dictate your feelings, you know? Like, the way you're going to do things.
Mm-hmm. That sort of leads me on to another tangent.
Mhm.
Like, we've talked about, like, thinking about shit that's happened to you. And something that I've been thinking about is how, like, let's say fucking girls,
bro.
they can screw you over, right? You can get screwed over by a girl. You can get screwed over by, like, a really close friend. You get screwed over by people. But the person that's going to screw you over the most is probably yourself.
Oh, yeah.
In your way of thinking, sometimes you fucking screw yourself over the worst. Like, you're the one that's dwelling on shit. You're the one that's fucking putting all these shitty things into your body. You're the one that's thinking a certain way, saying you're doubting yourself.
Yup.
No one's going to put you down more than yourself, no matter what they do to you.
Mm-hmm. You're way more independent than you think you are.
Yeah.
You know? Like, because honestly, you control the way you think. You control the way you move. You control more of your life than you really think you do.
Yeah.
You know, because you can say all you want, like, well, you know, work, this, and it's like, yeah, but work doesn't control you. That's just one aspect of you. You know, or you could say like, oh, well, I can't eat healthy because I'm always so busy. Really?
Yeah.
You can't eat healthy, or you just don't want to make the time because it's like it's not really about time, but it's about making time.
Yeah.
You know, because if it's that much of a priority, you'll find the time. You'll find a way. You know, but it's like you can always blame it on other things. That way, you don't blame it on yourself. But it's like mostly it is going to be mostly on you.
Yeah.
You know, when like bad things are happening to you, it's mostly on you.
Yeah, we hold ourselves back.
Yeah,
a lot.
Definitely.
Because usually there's stuff you should be doing. Like, you know when you're fucking up. You could choose to be blind to it.
Yeah.
But usually you know when you're fucking up. When you're doing something wrong, you're not doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's up to you whether you want to see it and change it.
Uh-huh. But see, that's also the thing is, like yesterday I was talking to my friend. I was talking to Carla. She was saying how sometimes like you could see yourself about to fuck up, but it's like you let yourself fuck up in order to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Like, if you're that, analyzing that far ahead, you know, because I've thought about that before. Like sometimes you know you're about to fuck up. You know what I mean? Like you know you're about to fuck up, and you can stop yourself, but you decide not to because you kind of want to fuck up in order to learn something from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've done that before. I'm like, oh, dude, this is gonna go bad, but then you think, but I'm gonna get something out of this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna learn. You know? Because you can pull out right now and just be like, forget it, and then kind of play it safe. You know? Or you could decide to be like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck up, but it's like I'm gonna learn something from this. Yeah, it's gonna suck when I fuck up, but I'm gonna get something back in return.
Yeah.
You know, and like the only way for me to learn that lesson or learn that is for me to fuck up. So I kind of have to fuck up in order to learn that and gain some knowledge. Because
there's something about people. Usually, people who are really wise and people who have something to say, really interesting to say, it's because they fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where people give advice, is because they fucked up and they have something to say.
Yeah.
And someone who's never fucked up, and someone who's never been put through like the trials and tribulations, they're not gonna have something good to offer, good to say.
Yeah, because you know how many friends I've had that when I ask them for advice, they're like, "That fucking sucks, man." Like that's all they say. Like I'll like ask them for advice, and I'll tell them this and that and do this, and they're like, "That fucking sucks, dude." And I'm just like, "Is that it? Is that all you got?" And it's because they don't really have much to say because they haven't really fucked up.
Yeah,
they haven't really been there.
Yeah, some people haven't been through the ringer.
Yeah, not at all. But I mean, especially at a young age.
Oh yeah. But it's by going out there and having life experiences, being open to new things, that you could be young and have a great deal of life experience.
Yeah, because see, that's the thing. People are so scared to be open because they're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
And yeah, you are. Fuck yeah, you're gonna get hurt. But I mean, it's inevitable. You know, it really is. But the thing is, honestly, the more hurt you get, the more you're gonna learn, and the more mature you're gonna become, and the more wise you're gonna become. You know, but people are so hurt of like getting hurt, but it's like, so they put this shield around them. But the thing is, when they put that shield around them, like they're blocking so many things. Like when you're getting hurt, you're also blocking a lot of positive things also, and you're also blocking a lot of knowledge that you're gonna lose and never gain because you're deciding to put the shield around you. You know, so you really stop yourself from growing when you do that. Yeah, because you're not gonna grow as a person. You're gonna stop yourself from growing as a person when you decide to not be open and be afraid of getting hurt.
People want to be safe. It's sort of what you just said. Like a good analogy would be like humans. Like we're a plant, and we can be like, I don't want to go outside because the sun hurts and it gets hot. But the sun is what's gonna make you grow. By going out there, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna hurt a little. It's gonna sting, and some fucking wild animal might come and eat you or something. But you're gonna learn from it. Yeah, and it's gonna make you grow.
Yeah. Definitely. Like there was this quote, I forgot how it fucking went, dude. I really forgot how the quote went, but I'm just trying to get the point across, which was saying that like we're always like we hold ourselves back from doing what we want because we're so scared of dying, but it's like we're holding ourselves back from doing what we want in order to die safely, you know what I mean? In order to make it to the finish line. Like, because let's say I want to do something, but I'm scared because I'm like, oh no, I might die and I might end up in a bad place, you know what I mean? But it's like we're doing that and I'm holding myself back because I want to get to death safely. Does that make sense? Yeah. Which is like ironic because it's like that's true, you know? Yeah. Like people are like, oh, I don't want to do that because I might die, or do this because I might die.
You're going to die anyway.
Yeah, you know, but it's like they try to play it safe. Yeah. That makes any sense.
It goes back to also to comfort zones. People like being comfortable. People like being safe. And I've seen some people say, well, my comfort zone's comfortable. That's where I want to be at.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to gain much life experience from being in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And something that I found really interesting that I watched a couple of videos on was the guy from Vine, the guy Jerome Jarre, like the guy who does stupid shit in public, the French guy.
Yeah.
And apparently that guy, he moved to China when he was in college because he realized he was around people he didn't want to be around. Like he was an introvert his whole life. So he moved to China just out of nowhere. Just boom, next day I'm moving to China. He started taking cold showers in the morning because when you take, usually people don't want to take really extremely cold showers, like fucking cold to the max, because it's uncomfortable. People want those warm showers.
Yeah.
So he started taking cold showers every morning. He started sleeping on the floor because what do people want to do? They want their fucking comfy mattress.
Yeah.
So he started putting himself out of the comfort zone, going out in the middle of the street, laying on the street, people looking at him like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And from that opened up a ton of opportunities. Started being the person he wanted to be, started being more social.
Wow. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's by getting out of your comfort zone. Just going out there and being like, I don't like this. I don't like the people that I'm hanging around. I don't like where I'm living. I'm going to go start fresh. I'm going to go reset.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool story. I like that.
And that's something that a lot of people don't do.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know they don't want to be doing this. Like I don't want to work this fucking office job. I don't really like these friends that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Go out there and just fucking reset.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah.
Nothing's holding you back.
Yeah.
Yourself is holding you back. Your fear is holding you back.
Yeah, it's just getting over the fear, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is fear.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the more you hold yourself back, like, the more you kind of feed onto your fear.
Yeah,
the
more it's going to build up.
Yeah, and it's going to build up, dude. And the more it builds up, the harder it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is just trying to push yourself over, you know, like, it's just pushing yourself to jump that ledge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, onto the next other side.
Yeah.
Which is hard, but...
Yeah, it's extremely hard. And it's so easy to say, like me, I kind of being a hypocrite by saying this because I know I have approach anxiety when there's a girl I want to talk to and it's like, oh, I want to, but I can't.
Yeah.
But usually with the days that you do muster up the courage and just do it,
Yeah.
it's so gratifying. Like, wow, that wasn't really that hard.
Yeah.
I could have just done this a long time ago. Like, why was this so hard?
Yeah. Like, let's say you're scared of when people like look at you, when they stare at you.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's say you go out into the street and there's like a bunch, like, it's like somewhere in Venice or somewhere. It's like someplace where there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's say you go out there and then you start fucking just being loud and screaming. So now you got like
Everyone
50
looking
people
at you.
looking
Yeah.
at you. You know what I mean? Fuck, you're going to feel some anxiety and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, I bet you that's probably going to help get over your fear of one or two people always staring at you. You know what I mean? Because if you do that, you know, a couple times, maybe a couple times, it depends on the person. But I think if you do that a couple times, it's like, then when two people look at you, it's not
no big deal.
It's not a big deal anymore, you know? Because you already went like all the way up there. You know, it's like, for example, that, you know, and getting over your fears.
Yeah. And that's something that Vine guy talked about when he laid in a busy street in France. And at first he was like, oh, it felt super uncomfortable because everyone was looking at him like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you laying down in the street? And eventually it became nothing because you build up a callus.
Yeah.
Build up, either it's going to be a social callus. It could be a callus to anything, whatever fear you have. By being more exposed to that thing that you're afraid of, eventually that fear goes away.
Yeah, see? Because I look at fear as like, let's say it's like this water bottle. This water bottle is full with fear, right?
Yeah.
So let's say this water bottle, I'm going to put it in, like, let's say I'm going to put it, okay, the fear is like this. This is the fear, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to put it where I don't want it to be,
Yeah.
you know? And this is my fear. So let's say I'm in that place where I don't want to be, and I'm afraid, but like now I'm uncomfortable. But it's like your fear is slowly starting to go down.
Right.
So now the water's starting to slowly run out. And once it runs out and this bottle's empty, I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
Does that make
it's
sense?
Sort of like you're drinking that fear. It's like
it's like that fear is gonna run out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna run out. You know, if you put yourself in that place for long enough, I feel like it's gonna run out.
Yeah.
For example, let's say I'm in class and I have to give a speech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I go up there and it's a 10-minute speech. I go up there, the first minute I'm scared as fuck. You know what I mean? So this water bottle's full. I'm scared as fuck. After 2 minutes, it's starting to kind of slow down. You know, I'm not that scared anymore. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Now I'm like, you know what? This ain't too bad. You know, now the water bottle's half. You know what I mean? And then it gets to like 7 minutes. I'm like, dude, this is not even that bad.
Yeah.
Like it was all in my head, you know, like boom. Now there's like not much water left.
Yeah.
You know, like it's your fear's like running out. Like it starts to run out. I think that's how it works. When you put yourself in something like that, like at first it's going to be full. Your fear is going to be at the fucking top.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like that's the thing you're scared of the most. But the longer you stay there and put yourself in that uncomfortable situation, your fear is going to slowly start just just coming down.
Eventually, it's
you
no
know?
big deal.
Yeah, eventually, and then eventually it's gone. Now there's no more fear there.
Yeah.
It's gone. You know, there's nothing left.
Yeah. It's always taking that initial step. Just gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Because like we've talked about before, I used to have an extreme fear of public speaking, and there's a statistic, like I don't know how many people, like a lot of people are afraid of public speaking, but now it's no fucking big deal because I've talked to different people, strangers, given like presentations that now it's like,
Yeah.
it's whatever. I could go up there, not be nervous, not be shaking.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. It's by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, and whatever your fear is, fear of resetting, starting a new life, just go do it.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Definitely. Like if you were to make yourself do like one thing that you don't want to do every day, fuck, you're gonna grow a lot as a person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot. Just one thing, dude.
Just one thing every
one
day.
thing. One thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just one thing.
Yeah, and you really got to act on it, because I know the other day, it was Sunday, Saturday, my friend texted me, and he was like, there's a kickback, do you want to go? And I'm just like, I don't want to be around people who are drinking.
No,
like,
I'm
nah.
good.
And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. That's a place I'm not going to be at, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just going to experience it once.
Yeah.
Went over there, I didn't drink, because I don't like to drink.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I had a really good time.
Yeah.
The guys were super funny, and we had a really good time.
Yeah.
And it's just because I forced myself to just go.
Yeah, you gotta force yourself, dude. Like, see me, I'm gonna go. You know, I'm a road trip tomorrow. You know, be off for 2 days, be in a city where I don't know anybody. Yeah. You know, and I'm gonna probably see a lot of people that I'm probably gonna want to talk to. And it's probably gonna be scary. But guess what? It's like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna have to push myself. You know what I mean? If I see a pretty girl that I'm like, dude, I want to talk to her, and it's like, and I'm like, ah, shit, now. But what if she rejects me and says, it's like, nah, dude.
Just go for it.
Just go for it, dude.
You could end up having a really good time. Yeah.
Because it's like, that's the thing, dude. Like, you could either keep that fear and then never know what could have happened, or fuck, dude, you could like push that fear aside and just see what could happen, because you never really know. You know, because that's the thing. Like, you got to learn what fear is fear is like a person next to you always telling you, no, because this might happen. Yeah. Like, say I'm about to do something, and fear is like a person that's always following me around. And fear tells me, no, dude, don't do that because you're gonna die. Mm-hmm. You know, you're gonna die if you jump off that cliff. You're gonna die. Yeah. You know, but that's the thing. You don't always have to listen to it, because fear is good. Fear is trying to do the right thing. Yeah. What fear is trying to do is keep you safe. That's what fear is trying to do. Yeah. Is keep you safe. Fear doesn't want you to get hurt. It doesn't want you to die. It doesn't want anything bad to happen to you. You know. Yeah. So fear is just trying to do the right thing.
It's like fear is like an overprotective mom.
Yeah. Like, fear's next to you and he's always telling you, don't do this because you might die. Yeah. But the thing is, you gotta come into your own and just look at fear and be like, look, I know you're trying to like save me, you know, and oh yeah, I know I might die, but guess what? I'm gonna take the chance. Yeah. You know, thanks for caring, but I'm gonna do this. Yeah. You know. Yeah. And then you just gotta go for it. Yeah. Because that's the thing. Like, fear's just trying to protect you. You know, it's telling like, no, dude, don't talk to that chick because you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get hurt, and then it's gonna suck because you're gonna be sad. You know. And it's like, you could either listen to fear and be like, oh man, you know what? You're right. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, back off. You know what I mean? Or you could look at fear and be like,
dude, you're an asshole.
Yeah. Or you could be like, dude, look, I know you're trying to do the right thing, but let's not be negative. Yeah. You never know. I'm gonna take the chance. Fuck it, you know, and just go for it. Yeah. Because like, fear's like that, you know. Yeah, negative person, but he's also trying to keep you safe in a way. You know. Yeah. But it's like that's what you got to learn. You got to learn how to look at fear and be like, oh, look, I get you trying to save me or you're trying to keep me safe, but guess what? I'm gonna go for it. Because sometimes fear is right. Sometimes it's like, no, dude, you really fucking die if you do that.
Probably shouldn't.
You really probably shouldn't do it. You know. Yeah. But other times you gotta know. You gotta know when fear is just like exaggerating. When it's exaggerating, it's like, dude, what's the worst that could happen? Let's really think about this and just go for it. You know. Yeah, you gotta look at it logically. Mm-hmm. But you also have to be realistic. Like, really, why am I afraid of this? It's no big deal. Yeah. I'm gonna have some butterflies in my stomach at first, but then it's gonna be all good. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, if you look at it that way, that's a really good way of looking at it. Let's say fear wasn't even in your head. Like the fear was never in your head. That's something we didn't ever feel.
Yeah.
But there's someone following you around like that.
Yeah.
You'd probably be like, "Yo, dude, back off! Like, stop telling me what I can do and what not to do."
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually you start doing what you want to do.
Yeah. Also, like, to go off on a different tangent, like yesterday when we were at work, we had like this work meeting, or I'm not sure what it was, like some kind of like little thing, and we were talking about how doing one little thing in a person's life could be such a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes like just doing one small thing that's not even a big deal to you could mean the world to somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when you really think about it, because it's like, dude, if you were to do just one nice thing for somebody every day, shit, dude, like, I think you'd be changing lives.
Yeah. Think about all the time someone has complimented you, like just out of the blue.
I know.
Like, hey, dude, I like that shirt.
I like those toes.
Hey, man, those are some nice shoes.
That's a nice toe ring.
Yeah. I like your belly button ring.
Thanks, bro.
But usually when people give you compliments, you're like, oh, thank you. Like, it really sparks up your day, like, or it lights up your mood.
Mm-hmm.
And even like when someone like smiles at you,
Yeah.
you have a good day. Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, you too.
Yeah, because it acknowledges that you're there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because that's the thing, dude. Like, that's what I don't like, is when we walk around people all the time. Like, you pass by people and like we act like they're not even there. Like, they don't even exist. You know, we don't even acknowledge their presence. And it's like, dude, we're two people like in the same place. We're literally inches away from each other. We just pass by each other, and you're gonna look down, or you're gonna look, you know, off to the side and pretend that we don't exist or I don't exist.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't like that. You know, because it's like, what's wrong with acknowledging that the other person's there? Just saying a simple hello. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
sometimes that's a big deal to people. You know, some people are going through shit. Well, everybody's going through shit, you know, in some sort of way. But some people feel like a ghost. You know, and when you like say hello, they're like, "Oh shit, you noticed me?" You know, like, you're acknowledging that I'm there, and it's like, because I mean, I've been in that point. You know, what I mean, I've been in that point where like people like say hello, and I'm like, "Oh shit, like,
Yeah.
you acknowledge me?" You know, like, what the fuck? And it's a big deal, dude. It's a huge deal, especially when somebody's going through something rough.
Yeah.
That's like a huge deal.
Yeah. And you probably make their day.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think about like when I've been depressed or if I had a bad day and someone just like starts talking to you and complimenting you, you're just like, whoa, and they make your day, and you sort of go about your day with a more positive attitude.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you've had that interaction.
Definitely. You do, man. I think it spreads on. It like sparks something, you know, like it makes you happy.
Yeah.
You know, for a while.
Yeah. And that goes back to like going up to strangers. Like, I'm sure if you were to go up to a stranger and you'd be like willing, like talking to them, like, hey, what's up, man? You start cracking jokes and you tell stories, and they're just like, and then you just walk away. They're gonna be like, wow. They probably made like, that guy's cool, and the whole day they're just gonna be like, from that point on, probably have a more positive attitude because they know someone like that's out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, see, because it's like, just be cool, man. Just be cool, be nice, because it's hard to find people like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because most people's perceptions of other people are really negative.
Yeah.
And most people think that everybody in the world is like an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, which is not necessarily true. I mean, there is a lot of assholes out there, but not everybody's an asshole. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, the thing is, a lot of people who are like the coolest motherfuckers on earth sometimes tend to keep to themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They keep to themselves, so they don't really say much, and like you wouldn't really know. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think if you're cool and you go up to people, you'll find more cool people. You know, you start socializing people, because some people, all they need is just a simple hello to just spark a conversation, and then they just go off from there. Boom.
Yeah.
You know, that's all they need. You know, or just like a nice compliment, like, hey, I like your shirt. And it's like, oh, thank you, and then boom, they just go off from there. Like, that's all they need. You know, just a couple words, and then boom, they go off from there, and you just made a new friend.
If you think about all the cool people you know, like all the people that you really enjoy talking to, or you find cool, before you knew them, you didn't know they were cool. Mm-hmm. They're just sort of like a stranger. Mm-hmm. And then however you started talking, boom, all of a sudden you know another cool person, just because you interacted. And I think for the most part, most people are cool. You just don't know them. Mm-hmm. You don't take the time to actually get to know them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody has like something.
Everyone has something to offer.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta go find it.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta be willing to strike up conversation. What happened?
No, I was just seeing how much we had left.
Still got like 20 minutes.
Oh, dope. Yeah, definitely though, man. Like, because there's been people that of course, like at first judgment, I'm just like, dude, that dude seems like an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, that dude seems like, and then I meet him, like, dude, this dude is the coolest motherfucker ever. You know, like that's happened a lot, dude. Like that's happened a lot. You know, there's been chicks that I'm like, that chick seems really fucking stuck up and dumber than a rock. Yeah. You know, and then I meet her and it's like, this chick's actually really smart. Holy shit. Yeah. You know, or she's super sweet. She's not even stuck up. She's just shy. You know. Yeah. You kind of get them mixed up.
Yeah, and you just gotta get to know people, man. Just get to know them. Be a fucking cool person.
I like getting to know people, dude. It's cool because I feel like every time you get to know people, it's like it's like reading a new book, you know. And the thing is, you know, like you always learn something new from somebody else. You know, everybody has something to offer. You know, everybody. Like some people just fucking bombard you with knowledge, and it's like, holy shit, you know. Some other people make you feel fucking like just. Certain people make you feel a certain different way. You know, some other people like you learn from. Some people make you laugh. Some people, you know, you get deep with and have like amazing conversations. Some people like give you amazing advice. Like, it's like there's different people for everything. And it's pretty cool.
You sort of have a balance in your life of different people. Yeah. Because I've seen, like, let's say, back to the when people are like, most people are assholes. There's a lot of assholes out there. I see that with the girls sometimes. They'll be like, oh, guys are assholes. Yeah. But are you just saying that because you've had a couple shitty interactions and relationships? Now you're generalizing the whole population? Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure there's more fucking cool people out there. Yeah. You're just not taking the time to go.
Yeah, and I think you fuck yourself over like that when you
think that way?
Yeah, because you're already going into it thinking the worst. Yeah. You know? Like, in your head, you're thinking, this guy's going to be an asshole. This guy's going to be an asshole. Or this chick is going to be fucking stupid. She's going to cheat on me. Blah, blah. You know? Whatever it is. So you're already going in there with that type of mindset. So if anything, I think subconsciously, you're going to start making it that way. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think subconsciously, you're not going to be as open. Yeah. You're not really going to put yourself out there. You're going to be a little rude from time to time. Yeah. You know? You're not really going to be yourself. Yeah. Because you put yourself in that mentality. Yeah. You know, which is unfair to that person, you know, especially if they're a really cool person, they're just trying to do the right thing. It is unfair to them, but it's like, that's on you.
Yeah, it's sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Let's say you have that negative attitude towards people, then you're going to be displaying this negativity, this person who's not you. So you're probably only going to meet assholes because you're the only personality that you're displaying is one that's going to fucking attract assholes. Yeah, you're not gonna attract the cool people.
Yeah, definitely. Cause that's the thing, dude. Cool people attract cool people.
Yeah,
I think so.
You gotta learn to be a cool motherfucker.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, that's the thing, dude. Like, it's not hard to be cool, man, and it's fucking fun. It's nice. Yeah. Just like all you gotta do is just be nice to people, dude. Just be nice to people. Be awesome. Be fun to be around. Just be cool, man. Yeah. Like, the world needs more cool people, dude. Yeah. You know, like, I'm tired of I'm tired of rude asshole people. Like, why would I want to be around you? Yeah. You know what I mean? Because some people have, like, I was talking to this girl at work the other day, and she was like saying like, oh, well, we're going this, and then this guy's coming, but this guy's an asshole. And I'm like, why are you guys friends with him? She's like, I don't know. Like, we've been friends with him for a while, but he's like, he's always an asshole, and he's always saying this, and people always want to fight him. I'm like, then why are you guys friends with him? Like, why do you have a friend like that? Like, why would you want a friend like that? And like, she was basically saying like she has that friend because they've been friends with him forever. That now it's just like, well, whatever. Like, you know, like, we've known you for such a long time that we'll just keep you around. You know, but it's like, that's so bad. You know, like, you have a friend that's an asshole and nobody likes him in your group. Why the fuck would you keep him? Yeah. You know, like, you don't need people like that at all. Yeah. You know, like, if anything, like, because like, the people she hangs out with are all cool except for that person. And it's like, just let that person go and find other asshole people that he can relate to. Yeah. And just surround yourself with cool people.
Yeah. It's easy to be a cool person. Yeah. It's fucking easy. Be nice.
Yeah. It takes more effort to be a fucking asshole.
It does.
Than it does to just be nice to people and be awesome. Yeah. Like, you'd be surprised.
But I guess to some, like, negative people and assholes, it's hard for them to think positive and just be fucking laid back and cool. Yeah. So it's like both sides of the spectrum think it's hard to be the other side. Definitely. But in reality, it's not that hard.
It's not, dude. You know how much energy you waste being an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I've been an asshole before, and
Yeah, me
like,
too.
dude, you waste a lot of fucking energy and just being tense and angry and just thinking negatively. Like that consumes you, man. That consumes you, and that makes your life worse, and it makes your life feel shitty.
Yeah, it does.
When it's not even shitty, you're just making it shitty.
Yeah, you just gotta loosen up.
Yeah.
Why are you so tense, man? Why everything's so negative? Why must people be so negative? Just fucking chill, be cool, strike up conversation, be open to
That's
new
why, like, a
experiences.
couple weeks ago when I went to Santa Cruz, dude. When I went to Santa Cruz, I was walking around town, and I swear to God, everybody I looked at said hello or would smile at me.
Yeah.
Everybody, dude. Everybody I made eye contact with smiled at me. That never happens here.
No.
Never, dude.
Yeah.
Here you make eye contact.
They're
And
just they look at you all weird, like, what the fuck
It's-
you looking at?
It's like,
dude?
nigga, you trying to go to war?
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro. You know, it's like that whole alpha male thing. But
Yeah.
over there, everybody was so nice, and I was like, fuck yeah, because that made me feel comfortable. You know, that made me feel when people did that. That made me feel like I could go up to you and just start a conversation. That's how it made me feel, because I looked at them and they would smile, and I'm like, yep, I know I could just go up to you and start conversating, and it won't be weird. You know.
Yeah.
But here, it's like, you can't really do that.
Yeah, I think over there because they're humbled by the ocean. Maybe like the ocean's right there. How can you be tense when the ocean's right there?
Dude, I know, right? You can't chill on the beach and be pissed off.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
dude.
fuck the beach.
Come on, man. With your toes in the sand,
Yeah.
nice sunny day, you're hearing the waves. You can't be mad.
You're riding a horse.
Yeah, dude. It's so
on the
chill
shore.
over there.
Yeah, I think that's a good note to end on.
Mm-hmm.
Just be fucking cool.
Yeah. Just don't be a cunt.
Yeah,
That's it.
It's like Rogan says.
Don't be a
Fuck
cunt.
all these
dude.
cunty people.
Yeah,
Just
don't be a cunt.
Yeah,
Like, it's that fucking simple,
Yeah.
dude. Like, that's all it is. Just don't be a cunt. Like, that's it.
yeah.
There's nothing more to it. Just don't.
Don't be a cunt.
Because nobody wants to be around you if you're a cunt, dude. Like,
That's gonna be my slogan campaign. My
yeah.
slogan for my campaign when I run in 2055. Don't be a cunt.
Cunt. But that's pretty much it, man. Like, you'd be surprised how much better your fucking life would be
Yeah.
if you just would not be a cunt, dude. Just be cool.
You gotta just catch yourself whenever you are being an asshole, because you're gonna slip up. People are gonna slip up.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a bit asshole from time to time.
Yeah.
But overall, just don't be a cunt.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Don't be a cunt.
Sure.
And don't overthink it.